Alright, let's talk about cats. Specifically, let's talk about exercising cats. Yeah, I know. Exercising a cat sounds like a joke in itself. Cats are lazy. They're basically houseplants with attitude. You ever see a cat just lying there? You poke it, and it gives you that look like, "Excuse me, do I come to your job and slap the keyboard?" But here's the thing, cats need exercise. They may act like tiny, furry emperors who expect you to carry them around on a golden pillow, but deep down, they're still predators. If they don't burn off that energy, you know what happens? They start treating you like the prey. That's right. Skip playtime too many days in a row, and suddenly your ankles are enemy number one. So, if you don't want your cat bouncing off the walls at 3 a.m. like it just did a line of catnip, here are 10 creative ways to exercise your feline overlord. 1. The classic laser pointer, aka the red dot conspiracy. If there's one thing that always works, it's the good old laser pointer. This tiny red has ruined more feline egos than vacuum cleaners and closed doors combined. You ever watch a cat chase a laser? It's like watching a conspiracy theorist try to prove aliens exist. They never catch it, but they refuse to stop trying. It's exercise, entertainment, and psychological warfare all rolled into one. Just don't forget to give them a real toy to catch at the end, or they'll spend the next hour looking at you like, "Where did it go, human?" 2. The surprise attack game. Ever sneak up on your cat? Of course not, because it's impossible. A cat can hear you blinking from across the room. But if you get a toy, like a little mouse on a string, and pop it around corners, under furniture, or behind a curtain, suddenly, you've activated their inner jungle hunter. This is how you make your cat work for it. You gotta sell it. Make it realistic. Be the mouse. Pro tip: if you use your own hand, be prepared to explain to people why your arms look like you lost a fight with a rose bush. 3. The Food Olympics. You ever notice how your cat will sprint across the room if they think there's food involved? Well, guess what? That's exercise. Stop serving their meals like some kind of butler. Make them work for it. Hide pieces of kibble around the house. Put their treats on different levels of the cat tree. Even better, get a puzzle feeder, which is just a fancy term for a cat Rubik's Cube that makes them think before they eat. It's like a gym and a restaurant combined. Only your cat doesn't have to tip. 4. The cardboard box arena. If you've ever received a package, you know cats love boxes. Why? Because science. Want to make your cat move? Set up multiple boxes around the house and let them explore like it's a cardboard jungle gym. Cut holes in them. Stack them. Make little tunnels. Suddenly, your cat thinks they're starring in a low-budget action movie. If you want to make it extra interesting, toss a ball inside and watch chaos unfold. 5. The random sock ambush. Cats love to attack random things. Why? Because they are chaos. Next time your cat is just lounging around, throw a sock near them. Not at them, just close enough to trigger their hunter instincts. 1 second, they're dozing. The next, full-speed sock assassination. This is great because it requires zero effort from you. Just sit back and let your cat fight the imaginary sock monster. Bonus points if you use a sock that already has a hole in it, so you can claim, "Oh, the cat did that." 6. The feather wand workout. Ah yes, the feather wand. The world's simplest yet most effective cat toy. It's just a stick with some feathers on the end, but to a cat, it's like the final boss battle. You wave it, they pounce. You move it, they chase. You stop moving it, they give you that look like, "Oh, are we taking a break now, peasant?" It's an arm workout for you and a full body workout for them. And if you do it long enough, your cat will eventually sit down and pant, which is basically the feline equivalent of saying, "Okay, you win this round." 7. The chase me, if you dare, technique. You know what's fun? Running away from your cat and letting them do the chasing. Take off down the hallway, zigzag through the furniture, and act like you're being chased by a tiny, adorable lion. You'll feel ridiculous, but your cat will think this is the greatest thing ever. And if they catch you, well, congratulations, you've just been taken down by a 10-pound predator with a Napoleon complex. 8. The bathtub battle royale. Have you ever put a ball in an empty bathtub? No? Well, do it. Because what happens next is pure magic. The ball rolls, but your cat can't control it. They jump in, slip around, bounce off the walls, and suddenly they're in the middle of a feline WWE match. It's exercise, it's entertainment, and best of all, it's hilarious. Just don't do this while you're actually in the bathtub. That's how horror movies start. 9. The DIY Fishing Challenge. Grab a string, tie a toy mouse to the end, dangle it over the edge of a chair like it's a tiny fishing rod. Watch as your cat stares at it like it just discovered the meaning of life. Now slowly move it, reel it in, make them work for it. It's the perfect game because it's silent. No jingling, no electronic beeping, just pure, concentrated cat energy. 10. The ultimate paper bag trap. If boxes are a cat's first love, paper bags are a close second. Toss a paper bag on the floor. Don't do anything, just wait. Eventually, your cat will investigate, and the second they go inside, start crinkling the outside. Boom! Now they're in hunter mode. Every sound, every movement is suspicious. Next thing you know, your cat is flying out of the bag like a tiny ninja. If you've never seen a cat ambush a paper bag, you are missing out on one of the funniest things in the world. Final thoughts. Because lazy cats become night gremlins. Listen, you gotta exercise your cat. If you don't, they'll store up all that unused energy and then suddenly decide to sprint across the house at full speed at 4 a.m. Try these games. Mix them up. Keep it interesting. And remember, your cat may act like they don't care, but deep down, they love the challenge. And if all else fails, just open a can of food and run in the opposite direction. That'll get them moving real fast.